welcome to our Playful Places conference. As well as sharing the findings of our study with you, we're going to be translating them into tangible recommendations and wrapping those up with contributions from across the sector, so you can see and hear how this research is already informing delivery and innovation in children's play.
As the university and as researchers ourselves, our goal isn't really just to do the research and leave it alone. It's for that research to be taken and used. And ideally what we'd like to see is housing developers listen to what we've produced and maybe change what they do.
At the moment, children are simply not active enough. I don't have to tell you that.
It's really nice to come to something where you learn lots of new stuff. It's a big responsibility, but really nice to hear that the client is really important in deciding this stuff, and as a client that's really gives us the baton.
I think the PhD was really quite interesting. There's a lot to learn from that. I think there's some great opportunities in that, and how we can look at kind of corporation play for different age groups in the same location.
The fact that there isn't enough of this research really demonstrates to me that we need to be doing much more of this, of actually observing the success of the places that we design and create.
It's really fascinating to see such a strong study, particularly using the performance analysis. It gave us some really interesting insight and some really hard, tangible evidence and experience, I think, that we can take forward in our own work.
It's also trying to work out how that can kind of influence development and also become much more, I think, just greater awareness of what it can do and how beneficial it can be for children and communities and change the way that we live.
It's just given us lots of inspiration, lots of ideas for how we might set down these sort of design principles for how we create spaces that are much more playful.
It's just really important that everybody is pulling in the same direction, and that we're using evidence like this from this research, that we're talking the same language, that we're interested in the same things and outcomes, and how we can work together to make play and playful places and landscapes in new development, and how do we also then think about retrofitting that into what we've already got.